Okay, so what we did, we checked the tray inside the patient's mouth. We activate the structures, we retract the cheek, we saw that we have a space or not between the sulcus and the tray borders. Once I'm happy, I have all the space cleared. Some area may be deficient, like here for example, we have an area that a little bit, okay? وجدتك إياها حويها كمان صح؟
خلص هي فرع.
مين بيصور قاعد؟
انت كبس رجعت.
انت بتسوي
بعرف انت هلا رجعتها. خلص هيا هلا هون.
هيا تعال زوم. اوكي. تعمل focus. You see it? But I have the color of the pen. Okay? I don't have the same speed that I have here. So what I do, I bring the acrylic pair and I trim that area. I recreate the 2 millimeter space. Okay? But this is acceptable space. Now, we put Vaseline in the jaw. We have saliva. Okay? Now, look at me. I'm pretty sure some of you will do it again. Don't put the green stick over the flame directly. Okay? It will melt. So, look, put it away from a distance and wait. It will take around a minute. But the material, all of it, from outside to deep inside, will be softened to the same degree. Now, if you put it directly over the flame, the outer side will be like melted quickly. So it will be like literally melting, dropping like a drops. Okay? So just take it, give it a minute. Okay? Look, you see now? You see it? Okay, and even I can hold it with my finger. It will not burn me. Okay, because it's softened evenly, all of it. Okay, and we need minimum around to reach 40, 45, up to 50 to make it soft, evenly. Okay, so now, over the flame gently, okay, to soften it. Now what I do, زي ما بيقولوا بالعربي لكل شيخ طريقة. It doesn't matter. At the end, you'll do border molding. Some people, they start from the buccal. I start from the buccal. Some people start from the labial. Some people do like in the right side, in the left side. It doesn't matter. Do it in segments. Join each segment to the following one, and you'll be fine. Okay? So, over the border. Now look. I adapt it with my finger. It's not burning my finger. Okay? I just make it over the tray border. Nothing in the fitting surface. Why? It's not allowed to have a green stick in the fitting surface. Why? هيأثر على الامبريشن. Yes, it will affect my impression. How? كيف حساس ترى؟ بس لك تمام.
جوز نفس الشاشة.
قاع الشاشة. في الشاشة. Okay. How this will affect the ambition زي ما حكت نسرين. ها؟ Now بس تريش عشان طلع علي هون. Okay, أحسن لك. Okay, so you can see. Okay. So I'm putting it over the border. Nothing in the fitting surface. طلعوا. I'm putting my finger over the wax spacer. If you remember the layers, we said tray, wax, tissue. If you have a green stick come in the fitting surface, what the layers will be tray, wax, green stick, then tissue. That means you change the whole design of your special tray. You are adding more space for the embracing material. So you are affecting the embracing زي ما حكيت نسرين. Okay? It's just in the border. Okay? So now, because now it starts to be rigid, I cannot do border molding. So I soften it again, away from the flame. Now, when it's soft, just put it in the water quickly, so the surface will be cold enough, so the patient will not be burned. Put it over the jaw, okay? Make sure it's seated, press, and then adapt. Look, I'm adapting the cheek, okay? So, like here in the patient mouth, you hold the cheek, you mold it forward, backward, outward, inward to activate the vaccinators. You may ask them to whistle. Okay, so this will activate the vaccinator. For example, don't worry, I will give you a table how you activate each structures. Okay, but you need to know it like by heart later on. Just like you don't start remembering, I'm activating what now. So you have to know each segment, like subconsciously how to activate it. Okay, so like you mold it, okay, and this will take the shape, the width, and the height of the circus. Okay, look, and my finger is what? Holding the tray all the time to keep the design. Tray tissue, tray wax tissue. Okay? Everything was done for a purpose. واضح؟ شو وظيفة الفينجر تاعي؟ Why? Okay? I think you have just 2 labs each week. Pros or cons. ركزوا معي. بنصحكم بالعيادات مش راح يجي حدا يشرح لكم هيك بالتفصيل. حقول لك اخذتوا سنه ثالثه. اوكي؟ بليز عشانكم انتم. مش حكيت امبارح للطلاب، انا سو فار جيت اشرفت على 1000 دنشر. كان شغل الدنشر زهقان.
انا 800.
ها؟
800.
لا انا اعطيتكم نص. وفعليا هم 1600 بس اعطيت النص انا. اشرفت سنتين رابعه وخامسه كل فصل 400 دنشر. بالفصلين 400 800 دنشر، سنتين 1600. بتدخصهم 600 دخليها 1000. Okay? Just for you. Okay? You take it out. Now look. I evaluate my border molding. Look. Nice, smooth, rounded. I see the frenum here. This segment, which so far nobody asked me, you have 2 frenum on this side. The maxillary jaw on the left side, you have 2 buccal frenum, and on the right side you have 1 frenum. Okay? You have to know your anatomy. And this is the one of the way. I may bring a photos of one of your work. I put it in the exam, and they ask you, what's the mistake? You have to know the anatomy. You have to know the proper width, the proper height, the structures. Okay? You have even thickness. You have deviation. You have voids here. So you have to understand. مش تبصم تفهم how to read the impression. You are reading a book. You are reading anatomy here. Okay? Now, in real life, this will be wet. You cannot add something like soften to something wet. So what you dry it? You bring a tissue, gauze, you dry the green stick, okay? Then you can add to it. Okay? Because saliva will be what? Separating media. They will not adhere together. So you have like a clear adhesion between them. But here we don't have saliva. Okay? Same thing. Away from the flame. في حد عنده أي سؤال؟
لا مش يعني left side.
واحدة حكيت لكم لكل شيخ طريقة. Myself in my clinic, I do it in one go. The whole arch in one go, even with green stick. Okay? Some people do it 2 segments. The whole right side, the whole left side. Some people do the whole from buccal to buccal, then buccal frenum to hammer notch, buccal frenum to hammer notch. It doesn't matter. At the end, you will see the same border molding. Okay? So I'm doing now in segments. Some people do from buccal to buccal frenum. So the anterior part, then do the right, then the left. Or doesn't matter the sequence. At the end, I need to see the border molding. Okay? I put it over the border. خليه silent يا بطل. أو بطل يعني مش عشان ما نظلمش. Okay. Now take your time. Adapted over the tray border. So you will not be repeating the work. If look, I didn't mention it, but I have nothing come in the fitting surface. Okay? I'm pretty sure more than half of you will have something come in the fitting surface. Don't proceed. Don't go to the next segment unless you clean it and remove it. Okay? So look, I have time. Look, I'm molding it. I'm shaping it over the tray border. Now look, it's over the tray only. Okay? What I do? Soften it again. Now some of you will ask, now the previous segment you may soften it. Okay? That's why you don't put it over the flame. You will not melt the initial segment. To be softened, it's okay. You put it in the patient mouth, you are reactivating the vaccinator, the frame, everything. So you are retaking the shape again, if the shape lost. Okay? When it's soft, in the water, tempering, in the patient, okay, seated, press, make sure, I hope it's clear, adapted, look, holding it, and activating the structure, the frenum and the buccal frenum in the other side. Okay? How we activate the buccal frenum? It's an active structure or inactive structure? Inactive. We have no muscle attachment of it, but we relieve it, holding the lip and pulling it vertically. Okay? So in the final denture, we have a notch. We have a room for the labial frenum. Okay? So you're adapting it. Okay? كمان شكرا. Okay. So, take it out. Now look. Do you have a mistake? I have a small mistake here, for example. Look, I have a very small void. You see it here? If I place my finger, I will feel the notch here. Look, smooth, smooth, and I have a small notch here. You see it? هزوا راسك وقولوا لا. It's clear? You see, now, if it was me making the impression, I'll accept it. Okay, I can cover it with the impression material at the end. Okay, but in your level, no. Repeat it until you have a smooth. I'll repeat it. I'll correct it now. Okay, but you have to look and like examine your work. Okay, for example, I have a very small segment coming inside.
ملاك.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, not all of you have a scalpel. Nobody have. You'll use lacron cover or something. This is blade. You see it?
شكل الشاشة هون دقيقة.
Again. شكلك كده ماسك الكاميرا عائدي. Okay. You see, this is a blade. Scalpel. شفرة بالعربي. Okay. Look, I cut green stick. Cut. Look, it's clean cut. شيخ عمر سعدين بوديك بريان اسمعوني all of you move there okay